Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And they wanted to get him going early in this one because, remember, he struggled throwing the football last week, and he's firing away to start this one. But that one was incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels looking to throw. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Staying on the ground, it's Love. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. 3rd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass caught by Burden. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And brought down, but not before before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Luther Burden from 6 yards away. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, dangerous. Your politics just not the same to us. We dealing with this.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Nice. Ready.
Play action, now it's Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. That's now 3 straight plays of over 15 yards and 3 straight first downs.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Cougar 19.
To the air goes Daniels. They'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out of the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On the jump. Let's go.
Right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on second and third down here.
Allen. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is third and goal.
Check.
Daniels going to try to sneak, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. The sneak successful from a yard out, and Washington has taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time they're looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go play action with Hurts.
Looking left side him, he's got a man. That's Love. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got this complete to Burden.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Luther Burden
with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Opting to run for it, the decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and goal.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Straight ahead running. Here's Love. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time, but nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
70, Timberwolves.
Throwing now is Daniels. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
He finds his man, complete. That's Love. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man down the field, that's Burden.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Short throw, caught by Bowers.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown.
Luther Burden
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 14.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now Daniels. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Now he's free at the 35.
And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Ready, right?
Krosky Merritt is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Jaden Daniels.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point try now for Moody.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
They go play action. Daniels.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
70, Dragon 60.
To throw is Daniels. That is caught.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A huge play there for Washington. 57 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down and 1. Daniels looking to throw. Setting up the screen, Krosky Merritt.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy leagues.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
Oh.
And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
19 tight. Buffalo 18. Ready?
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Ready?
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Ready? 19, 18. Ready?
Back to throw. Daniels. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
18 Rattler, 18.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. And a tough spot to drop that down here, 3rd and goal.
And so many times when you analyze a play like this, you talk about the people around him and maybe his focus was gone. Sometimes just simply him understanding how close he is to the end zone and a chance to score, and he tightens up and doesn't complete the play.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Daniels going to throw for it. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now Moody for the PAT.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 31, Commanders 28.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
At the 25-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Ready? Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Throwing the outline, incomplete. That's Lenny. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the draw, Frosty Merritt.
And down to the 36-yard line here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Now the ball comes loose.
But Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy Warriors 70. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Dragon 60. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
18 Cardinal.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Eagles, first down. A gain of 17 yards.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
First down.
Hurts. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A gain of 5. And that'll make it second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
They'll hand it off. It's Love. The trolley. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
180, 180.
And Hurts going to move him around. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Mustang 19, 2. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he drops it incomplete. I think struggles continue here. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Throw left side complete. That's Lane. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Set. Rocco 80.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Here's Daniels.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 11.
On first down, it's Krusky-Merritt. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get nothing out of that play. 3rd and 7 now. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
70 Timberwolves.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Running to start the drive is Love. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So fly, Eagles fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia.